Within the vast realms of imagination, certain figures hold a unique and unsettling allure, the Dark Lords. These figures, often shrouded in mystery and wielding immense power, embody the eternal struggle between good and evil. They are the architects of chaos, the bringers of destruction, and the ultimate personification of our deepest fears. Their stories, told and retold through generations, offer a glimpse into the darkest corners of the human psyche. Dark Lords are not merely villains, they are forces of nature capable of reshaping the world in their own image. They are driven by an insatiable hunger for power, a thirst for domination that knows no bounds. Their motivations, often rooted in tragedy, pain, or a lust for forbidden knowledge, make them both terrifying and strangely relatable. We may recoil at their actions, yet we cannot help but be drawn to their stories. From the ancient myths and legends to the pages of modern fantasy novels, Dark Lords have captivated audiences for centuries. They serve as cautionary tales, reminding us of the seductive nature of power and the ever-present potential for darkness within us all, but they also offer a strange comfort, a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming evil, hope can endure. Their stories, though often bleak, remind us that even the darkest nights must eventually give way to dawn, and that even in the face of unimaginable power, the human spirit can persevere. To understand the motivations of a Dark Lord, we must first delve into their origins. Their backstories, often steeped in tragedy and loss, provide crucial context for their descent into evil. Consider Sauron, the Dark Lord of J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth. Once an angelic being, Sauron was seduced by the promise of power, ultimately becoming the embodiment of darkness. His fall from grace, a cautionary tale of ambition and pride, serves as a stark reminder of the corrupting influence of power. Then there's Lord Voldemort, the central antagonist of J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series. Born Tom Riddle, Voldemort's transformation into the most feared dark wizard of all time stemmed from a childhood marred by abandonment and fear. This foundation of emotional neglect twisted his perception of love and power, leading him down a path of ruthless ambition and unspeakable cruelty. Darth Vader, the iconic villain of George Lucas's Star Wars saga, presents a more complex case. Once a noble Jedi Knight named Anakin Skywalker, Vader's fall was a gradual process, fueled by fear, anger, and a desperate desire to save his loved ones. His story, a tragic tale of betrayal and loss, highlights the seductive power of the dark side and the ease with which even the most well-intentioned individuals can succumb to evil. These three Dark Lords, though vastly different in their origins and powers, share a common thread. Their journeys into darkness were shaped by pain, loss, and a thirst for power. By understanding their pasts, we can begin to unravel the complexities of their motivations and the devastating consequences of their actions. The allure of power is a potent force, capable of corrupting even the purest of hearts. For Dark Lords, the pursuit of power becomes an all-consuming obsession, driving them to commit acts of unimaginable cruelty and depravity. Sauron, consumed by his desire to rule Middle-earth, forged the One Ring, an artifact of immense power that embodied his malice and control. His reign plunged the land into darkness, enslaving entire races and corrupting all who dared to wield the ring's power. Voldemort's thirst for power stemmed from a deep-seated fear of death. He sought to conquer death itself, believing that true power lay in immortality. This obsession fueled his reign of terror as he ruthlessly eliminated anyone who stood in his way, leaving a trail of devastation and despair in his wake. Darth Vader, consumed by his desire to protect those he loved, ultimately became a slave to the dark side. Manipulated by the Emperor, Vader betrayed his friends and comrades, embracing the dark side's power in the misguided belief that it was the only way to save his wife and unborn child. The actions of these Dark Lords, though reprehensible, serve as stark reminders of the seductive and corrupting nature of power. Their stories caution us against the dangers of unchecked ambition and the ease with which even the noblest of intentions can be twisted to serve evil ends. The impact of a Dark Lord extends far beyond their physical presence. Their actions cast a long shadow, shaping the destinies of countless individuals and leaving an indelible mark on the world they inhabit. Sauron's reign of terror, though ultimately vanquished, left Middle-earth scarred and broken. The memory of his cruelty and oppression served as a constant reminder of the fragility of peace and the ever-present threat of darkness. Even after his defeat, Sauron's legacy lived on, his name whispered in hushed tones as a byword for evil and destruction. The scars of his reign, both physical and emotional, would take generations to heal, if they ever truly could. Sauron's story serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us that even in victory, the consequences of darkness can linger for ages. Voldemort's reign of terror was built on fear. He understood the power of fear, using it as a weapon to control others and consolidate his power. His name became synonymous with terror, striking fear into the hearts of even the bravest wizards and witches. Voldemort's reign shattered the illusion of peace and security, plunging the wizarding world into a state of paranoia and despair. His followers, bound to him by fear and intimidation, carried out his will, spreading terror and chaos throughout the land. Voldemort's story serves as a chilling reminder of the destructive power of fear and the importance of standing up to tyranny, no matter the cost. Section 6. Redeemed by Love, the Fall and Redemption of Darth Vader. Darth Vader's story, though rooted in darkness, offers a glimmer of hope. Despite succumbing to the dark side, a flicker of his former self remained, buried deep beneath layers of anger and pain. In the end, it was love, the very emotion he had sought to control, that led to his redemption. Vader's sacrifice, giving his life to save his son, proved that even the most hardened heart can find redemption. His story serves as a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope can endure, and love can triumph over evil. Section 7. The enduring influence, Dark Lords in popular culture. The enduring fascination with Dark Lords extends far beyond the pages of books and movie screens. These characters have permeated popular culture, influencing everything from fashion and music to video games and art. Their images have become instantly recognizable, their names synonymous with power and evil. This widespread appeal speaks to a deeper fascination with the dark side of human nature, a fascination that both repels and intrigues us. Section 8. Beyond the darkness, the human element of evil. Despite their immense power and terrifying presence, it is important to remember that Dark Lords are ultimately fictional creations. They are products of our imaginations, reflections of our deepest fears and anxieties. While it is tempting to view them as purely evil beings, devoid of any redeeming qualities, doing so ignores the complexity of their characters and the human element that makes them so compelling. Each of these characters, in their own way, represents a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition, the seductive nature of power, and the corrupting influence of fear. By exploring the motivations and backstories of these characters, we gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of good and evil, and the ever-present potential for darkness within us all. Section 9. Our eternal fascination with darkness. The enduring appeal of Dark Lords lies in their ability to tap into our primal fears and fascinations. They represent the unknown, the uncontrollable, and the ever-present potential for chaos and destruction. Their stories, though often dark and disturbing, offer a glimpse into the darker side of human nature, forcing us to confront the uncomfortable truths about ourselves and the world we inhabit. Yet despite their terrifying presence, we are drawn to these characters, we are captivated by their stories, intrigued by their motivations, and ultimately humbled by their downfall. For in their defeat we find hope. Hope that even in the face of overwhelming darkness, good can triumph. Hope that even the most corrupted of souls can find redemption. And so we continue to tell their stories, passing them down through generations, ensuring that their legacy, both terrifying and inspiring, lives on.